Okay. Well, I have some unfinished business to do. Well, not just me, but for those involved. We got some unfinished business, so before I can move any further, it must be taken care of, or it should be taken care of. And to that I say, it's time! Okay, cool. Just making sure uh, that that it's shared on screen. All right, let me get that. But welcome to the show, everybody. In fact, welcome to MLB The Show. So we have this time around we have one game today, but of course that's on the strength of the fact that we had one game go into extra innings, and the fact that it went to extra innings kind of threw off every plan I had. The plan was to do both game ones of the league championship series, but the extra innings kind of put paid to that. So anyway, hey, what's up, Clinton? By the way, as you can see, well, Clinton, as you can see, the Giants made it, but unfortunately the White Sox didn't. And I understand that there was a trade in the rumor mill about it, but unfortunately it didn't work out because, well, the White Sox didn't win. Hey, what's up, Tenu? How you doing, man? Let me just get my pop-out chat. There we go. But yeah, for Clinton, Clinton, you are in it. And Jose's also Jose's there. All right, well then I'll let Mr. Shelley know. Of course, I have to do it through his sis, but oh well. And then we'll go from there. Excuse me. Okay, so we got Maddie, or rather her brother Damien. But now let me just let the opposing team know. Uh, Sadly, I don't have a way to contact Mr. P. Uh, or if there is a way to contact Mr. P. Let me see. Mr. P. No? Okay. No, I don't have Mr. P. But hopefully he comes in. Usually he does come in when uh all right, well I guess I'll let Naji know then. And Brandon Cornwell, aka Spike Ryan. Well, I was about to get you, but you're here, so that's cool. Cubs beating the Cubs are beating up on the Royals. Oh, I did not realize that. I'm not sure if you're a baseball fan, Iron Smasher, but if you are, I'm more than willing to put you up for next season. Hey, how's it going there, Dakota? I also understand that Dakota is playing along with Paper Tay, and then there's Cat Dogs. If I can spell correctly. Oh, you did? Well, hey, you could certainly do a lot worse than that. In other words, you actually did pretty well. I appreciate that. No, paper tape's pretty cool. Sure. Oh, okay. Let me add. So you've been rolling a lot of ones. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you're gonna turn into a lion. No. Of course, that last part was a joke, though. But there we go. Oh, we won. Oh, okay. Also, hello to Brooklyn Joker. And of course, Tanu and several people are saying hello to Dakota, even though I understand that. Oh, I did hear about that. I heard about it. All right, now that I let. Okay, let me see. Did I put the? There we go. All right, so I let everybody that's in this game know, or at least the ones I can get. So this is a one-game show, but my hope is that it becomes one heck of a game to play. So let's do it. Hey, Mr. P, you're just in time for your game, man. So good luck between you and the Cubs against Clinton and the Giants. As we go to classic Wrigley Field. Unfortunately not Joker, if only because your team's already been your team was already eliminated. And they were eliminated in what was the wild card round, but no, they're already out. Another time I have. Oh, you have to. Oh, understandable though, Mr. P. Okay. Clear skies. All right, cool. But you're more than welcome to just chill. So, of course, you have Jose and Clinton batting third and fourth. Then, of course, you have Spike Ryan hitting third. Mr. P hitting cleanup. And who else am I forgetting? Oh, and Damien is hitting first. I forgot as far as San Francisco.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's game one.
Well,
of the National League
I'll have to do it after this game.
Between the San Francisco Giants
win or
and
lose.
the Chicago Cubs.
LD? Wait. Well, LD's not even on the series, but if LD wants to be, she can. But no, she's not currently in the series, though.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Oh yeah, that did happen in, I believe it was the 12th inning of a game that featured the Giants and the Rockies. That's right, it was in Game 3. I remember now. But yeah, if LD wants to be in it, LD just let me know and we'll put it on there. New York. Oh, all right. Let me get the. Okay, New York Mets. Oh well. Oh, I actually already have you for the New York Mets. So I got you. I already got you on for the New York Mets, Brooklyn Joker. So you're good. You already have it. So you got it. Anyway, there's Najee making his second start already at 1-0. I mean, that would have been something, though.
This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one
well,
time,
it starts
so
with Damian Shelley.
Going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully, he can settle down early.
Hey, what's up, Brandon?
3-2 pitch.
Ooh, nice. Wow, nice spinning back catch. And then thrown out at first. Here's the starting lineup. We had Damian Shelley. And then, of course, you have Jose hitting third and Clinton hitting fourth. That was a good... that was just a great play by Najee. You're giving up... Oh, you're giving your spot to LD.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. Full count now, 3-2. Very mild temperature.
Let's see.
Begin tonight, 58 degrees first pitch.
All right, so let me put LD
Bases are empty,
for...
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first
There we go.
base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure
So,
the manager is
well,
just
I made a
fine
note
with
of it,
that.
so
It's better to battle
when
a slugger like that to the end and
when
end
we
up
get to
walking him than
season
serving
5,
one up, or he
once
could
we
really
get
hurt you.
this and the hockey series done, then I can seriously begin the transition.
Blanco, first shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Yeah, I got you on the Yankees though.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, well, that was fouled off. It's still early though. It only took 5 turns. Well, I'm pretty sure you got the slowpoke bonus down, but I understand. And hello to Jesse Jackhammer.
Grounded to third.
And he hits it, but it was grounded third, gets the out at second and first. Double play. At the end of one half, it is 0-0.
This half inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Logan Webb will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In now is Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
All right, so we now have Logan Webb, and we'll see if he can hold up his end.
Fouled away.
Hey, I'm not batting much better.
Another full count pitch home. Hit to first.
And he hits it to first and thrown to the pitcher, and they get the out at first. One down.
And a chance now from the north side of the
So, of course, Spike Ryan is hitting third. Mr. P is hitting in the cleanup. But, hey, you never know. They might need you at cleanup. You never know. But I can see why maybe you might want to move up to fifth. So I can see it. So, well, I hit the, I used the quick count option, actually. And what that does is it helps speed it up a little bit. Of course, it bumps up the pitch count.
It's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off.
Yeah, exactly, to show the important pitches rather than, you know, drag it out longer than it needs to. Robinson Chirinos. I don't think I've ever heard of this guy. And, and he thought he was going to get a walk, but instead gets struck out.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Next, it'll be Ryan. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there.
And a walk for Spike Ryan. No, I already heard about it. And, you know, I was never really a big fan of Ozzy. I mean, I recognize his work, and I also recognize, you know, his contributions to music. So I know who he is, and I heard about the passing. Of course, I don't have the emotional attachment to him as I did with, say, David Bowie. Like, Like David Bowie was like one of my favorites, but no, I have heard of Ozzy and his unfortunate passing. So it is sad. Although I don't have all the context in the sense of like how he passed away. Like, was it heart failure or was it like? I hope it was not foul play.
2-2. There we go.
Swing and a miss.
Missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, at the end of one, it is still 0-0.
So now to the plate, number 37. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Oh, to Parkinson's? Oh, okay. Well, still, it is unfortunate that it happened. And oh, nice hit over the third base line and in play. And wow, what a hit! And that was by Clinton. Look at this. And hello to Golden Face. That was a really good hit there by Clinton. So Clinton gets to second. Next up is Brandon Belt.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. A runner at second, nobody out.
And got him looking. One down. Parkinson's disease in 2019.
They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Chris Bryant.
Hey, what's up, Najee? Yep, Najee, you're the starter. All right. Oh, oh, that was close. He could have gotten caught. Parkinson's disease. I mean, I know that Michael J. Fox had it, and probably still has it. I just know that he was never really the same after Parkinson's disease affected him.
And the count will be full.
I don't, you know, I think it might have had just something to do with money. That's probably what it is. It's like, if the only other reason you signed was because of money, then that's all it is. Aside from that, I really can't answer that.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box now, Buster Posey.
All right, so 2 outs, a man at second in Clinton. And for Buster, let's see if he can bust out some of that vintage performance that he had in his prime.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Fouls it away, 1-2. And he hits it. And
this has plenty of carry.
Ooh, just a little bit more and that would have been out. But instead, it is still 0-0. We continue where we left off.
Now at the plate, number 18. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
And he hits it right to the shortstop. And they get the out at first. 1 down. All right, well, here's the defense. So, of course, Shelley is at second. Jose is at shortstop. And at center field is Clinton.
Does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a
All
lot
right.
of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So
All right, so we have Ian Happ.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little
If
in the
oh,
pitcher's favor, but
you're more
it
open
wasn't
with teams,
called.
but
Hey,
if I
listen,
did
calling
college
balls and
football,
strikes is
it's
a really tough
Ohio
job.
State or bust.
Even the
Okay.
best are going to miss
I mean, of course, I probably would pick my
especially
alma
when they're sort
mater.
of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Well, it's from the University of
Little chopper up the middle.
the University of California. What?
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out.
Other than the Red Sox, okay. Wow, that was a bad error. I turned away for a moment and I see
Stepping up is number 62.
Damian Shelley misplayed the
Stands in for
ball.
First time in this one.
I mean, obviously, the last thing you want to do is, make mistakes like that, and it gives your opponent a chance to score.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Well, they got the out, but it could have been bad.
One left for the Cubs.
Boise State.
Will move to the third with no score.
Of course, if Elmeister was here, he probably, or actually no, not Elmeister. Sorry. I have a friend who's a big Red Sox fan. It's a good thing my friend's not here, though. Oh, good hit! I mean, that was a really good hit, except he hit it, but it was hit right towards center. So, great play.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Yeah, just a great hit, just it didn't drop.
Steven Duggar.
White Sox fan? Yeah. I do remember the 2005 team.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
But I also remember the 04 Red Sox. You know, as well as the 04 Red Sox. I remember, like, I remember watching it on my old box television, the World Series at that time. I remember the vivid memories that happened with the American League Championship Series that year, and them winning the World Series. I remember that.
He's got feel for all his pitches.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly.
Well, fielded at first, and just like that, it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Giants down in order.
Well,
home half of the third coming up. No score.
I mean, that's a tough question because, even though I'm closer to, like, San Francisco and then at one point the Oakland A's, but, I mean, I guess I'd have to go with the Giants, but, I mean, it's not like I have any real loyalty to any favorite team, really. Whoa, what a shot! Is it going to stay fair? No! Oh, so close by Mr. P. Just a bit outside, 2-2.
Miss with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can
And a
go.
dribbler, and they get the out at first. One down.
Into the box. Nico Horner is 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Popped him up. Belt is there.
I mean, it would be nice.
Second out of the inning. Now it'll be Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the payoff pitch.
That's a good question.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that,
And Chirinos strikes out.
down in order.
Well,
into the fourth,
so
still
far,
scoreless.
defense and pitching are holding out. Each team has given up a hit, but no runs yet. Now, I will admit that if you had asked me, like, when I was in high school, who my favorite baseball team was, I would have said the Cubs
We begin the top of the fourth.
at one point.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
All right, now we're back to Brandon Crawford.
Set and the
Mine is a
1-1
lion.
pitch.
Yep.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 2-1 home is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight, where
It's easy to be a Cubs fan and the Bears fan. Yeah. I mean, that's just facts. I mean, the last time that the Bears were any good was when they went to the Super Bowl for the 2026 season.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set
And then the last time they won it
I'll tell you,
was
he was really dialed in on the
in
ball right there.
85.
And he really seems to have his
So,
off balance. Even when he
I mean, of
challenges
course the
them
Bears
off the zone,
were a
they don't have an
championship
answer for it.
dynasty, you know. For, you know, they were a championship dynasty pre-Super Bowl, but then after that,
lunging there as
they
this
only
one's
managed to
fouled
win
away.
one Super Bowl. And sure, you know, winning a Super Bowl is very difficult to do. But they had that one Super Bowl, which was a lot of which was memorable. Of course, I wasn't there to see it when it happened, but the Red Wings, that was in the 20s.
Corner 2-2.
Well, not just the 20s, but also the 40s, and
Just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
but also in the last championship that they won,
Balls and 2 strikes.
you know, before that Super Bowl was in '63, and then of course in '85 they won that Super Bowl, and since then they have been championshipless
Hits this one hard
and
the
hit
other way.
towards
Reined
the
in.
shortstop, and they get the out at
And
first.
he can't come
No! Oh, he dropped it. Oh, for a moment I thought they were going to get him, but no, dropped it. And
As we watch this, I'm trying
Jose
to figure
makes
out
it on
what
an error.
happened
Look at
here.
this.
It looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he saved
Take a look.
the board as a result.
oh, he
Those
didn't
are
even-
tough to explain
Oh,
sometimes.
he didn't even have it in his glove. Oh, that's a huge play. Well, now Jose's on first base, so let's see if they can take advantage of it with one out. And of course, Clinton is 1 for 1 so far.
At the plate now, number 37. Strike
Oh,
call.
and a stolen
Now the
base
throw
attempt,
down.
and Jose makes it.
That's a stolen base.
Some
And
managers treat the
then
postseason
finally you
as
get
a
to see
time to be
Jose's
aggressive.
awesome hair,
That's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner
which
on
we
the
don't get
move,
to see.
and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
We don't get to see them too much without their lids on, but there you see them.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Serve there, 2 gone.
Well, that's a big strikeout for Najee, because now that just means a play at first base will end it. So
Belt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1.
The Cubs, Najee. In fact, you're pitching right now.
3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, fouled it away.
But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He set the payoff pitch. Fouled away.
Fouls it off. Still a full count.
Hard hit ball to second.
And oh, nice dive, and they get the out at first. Wow, nice play. And it's still scoreless.
Following this gorgeous play at second base.
Well, just that you're on, and you know.
After this.
What do you mean by anything for your team tonight? Be a little bit more specific. Like, what are you talking about? Anything for my team tonight? Aside from the fact that you're in, and in fact you're at base right now, or you're at bat, I should say. Excuse me.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6.
Or did you just not know that you were on? But no, you are on.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh, good hit. Is it going to drop? No. Wow. I mean, just a few more. If it had dropped just a little bit sooner, that probably would have been a hit. Ooh, swing and a miss. All right. And another swing and a miss. Well, so far, Webb is holding his own and got another strikeout. No worries there, Brandon. It's all good. It's just I wasn't sure what you meant. So that's on me for not knowing. Frank Schwindel got caught looking there.
Just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. This should end the inning as it's
and hit towards Damian and finally gets the out at first. Well, 4 innings down, 5 innings to go, and still no score.
Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Well, let's find out what process they're going to do. But it's all good, though. It's all good, Brandon. Hey, what's up, Primetime? How you doing, man? Pops it up. It's high, but not far enough. One down.
So bases are empty with one gone. And that brings up Buster Posey. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and you can't believe it. 1-2.
Too low. 2-2.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Well, so far, Najee and Webb are holding their own. Swing and a miss. And Najee is up to 5 strikeouts. So great job there by Najee holding the fort. I imagine Brandon Cornwell, a.k.a. Spike Ryan, very proud of his fellow starting pitcher. Mike Yamstremski.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Just off the outside. That
Be sleeping most of the evening. Oh, I understand. It's been rough, like the last couple of weeks, especially with
and that one yanked just foul.
with the uptick in applications and things like that. But I'm not here to talk about my own job, but I completely understand where you're coming from there, Prime Time.
He nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this.
But yeah, I'm very sorry about that, Brandon.
At the very least, you make him work from the stretch. And
When a walk, so a walk will give the Giants a runner at first.
Is off at first with 2 away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
And
He's got it.
nice, nice flip there by Mr. P to get the force at second, and it's still 0-0, and we're halfway through the game. Insane.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Swing and a miss by Happ.
There, 2 strikes now.
Too high.
It's
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away.
It's either going to come down to, which offense can get to which pitcher, or which pitcher is going to crack, or who will tire out easily. So it's going to come down to attrition, really, because both these guys have done so well. Webb and Najee. Oh, swing and a miss. They'll have to throw him out. They do. 1 down. Hey, what's up, Ruthless Riley? Riley, the gifted bestie.
And you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if Spike Ryan is still in the chat.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing. He's down 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
1 out, nobody on.
Okay.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away. So in now for Chicago, number 62. And Dan,
Where
it
is
seems like
where
the
is it?
starter
Oh, there it is.
just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing
Got
a
it.
lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey,
All right, so 1 or 2 down, I should say. Excuse me. I was typing. I didn't see what happened there, other than it was a ground out.
To get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains.
So we have Nick Martini coming in. Not that I ever drink martinis, by the way.
He pulls this
Although
one tonight,
Martini
and
does get a hit.
for a 2-out base knock.
So while Spike is in the game,
Second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight.
of course his family is going to be watching the suite.
So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Next to hit, number 17. He gets
Next up is Mr. P. This would be something if he can get on base.
Might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of power
Some people
to
say
swing
that
it,
wrestling is the
changes
oldest
the
out of all those
dramatically.
ones. And yet, it's not hard to see why. Of course, they call it pancreation. And then Riley says, "Hey, Tanu." But I got to give credit to Riley. He beat me in Mario Party 3's solo mode. And back-to-back hits. Well, now Mr. P is on base, as is... I forgot the guy who went in before him. Oh, that was Martini. I'm sorry. So now you have runners at first and second. So you have... however, you have 2 outs, so a force at third will end the inning, as well as forces at second and first will do too. A little too low and a bit too inside.
2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here too.
Ready with the 3-1. There's ball 4.
And I honestly thought that probably should have been a strike.
I don't know what is. I know these ups have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the
That honestly, that should have been a strike. Unfortunately, Webb, who also thought that should have been a strike, maybe even a strikeout, but unfortunately, that's going to load the bases. However, Chirinos is 0 for 2 so far with 2 strikeouts.
Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Set and the 1-1. Hit well down the left.
So can Robinson Chirinos can do it? Right now, Logan Webb is in a jam. He's going to have to come up with a big strikeout or get a ground play or something. In fact, this is the most pitches he's thrown since the first inning. And continues to foul it off. Too far out, 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Too low, full count.
He won't offer that. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Pulled high
And
in the air out to left field.
And he hits it, but is it far enough? Nope. It was close, but they don't get it. They don't get it. I mean, for Webb, I imagine on one hand he's upset that it got to that point, and that he might have expended more pitches than he would have wanted to. But on the other hand, it's still scoreless. Well, after that half inning, that's going to help Najee be in a better position to finish the game than Webb, if anything. Swing and a miss. Hola, TJ, and Mitty says, I'm surprised you had... Anyway, how's it going there, AJ?
Keep that guy off the base path.
The famous AJ is here. Well, here's Brandon Crawford. One of 2 Brandons. Whoa! Is it going to go? Wait, did it? No, it did not go. Oh, my gosh. But it hooked foul. That was close. Swing and a miss. Wow. Najee, you are up to 7 strikeouts, baby. I say baby a lot. Wow, that was a great cut. I mean, Clinton, you know, that was a really good cut that Najee just did. Up next is Jose. Now, Jose reached base on an error, so he does not have an official hit yet. Although Jose gets on base again, but this time he got walked.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted.
Yeah, Jose
really good pitches,
this time makes it a second time, but that's because he got walked on. Well, up next is, well, Clinton, you're up next, man. Let's see what the Epic Beard Man can do. Although now Jose's going to make the process a lot more difficult for Najee, as he has to worry about him.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw.
And
well behind the plate.
Nope.
That's an easy stolen base.
A stolen base for Jose. That's 2 stolen bases for Jose.
Don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
So Jose already has 2 stolen bases. So at least Jose's base running. Well, a ground ball. Well, a good stop, but that's going to keep it. That's going to keep it a 0-score game. But now that puts a lot more pressure on Najee now. So now you have a play at second or first to end it, but one good hit by Brandon Belt, and San Francisco can cash in. And he hits it, and it dropped. All right, so San Francisco takes the lead, 1-0. So now the pitching coach will talk with Najee, but take nothing away from Najee. They just found a way to get to him. But up next is Chris Bryant. Oh, good hit, but it was fouled away. And fouled away. Nope.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Another one sent foul. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch rolled slowly down.
And a dribbler. Can they get the out at first? They do. Wow, that was just a great throw by Najee. But thanks to Brandon Belt, San Francisco now takes the lead, 1-0. But I will assure you, this game is far from over. That was just a well-placed hit. I mean, there's nothing that can be said about it. But one person that will have something to say about it is Spike Ryan. Now, Spike Ryan did hit a home run in the previous game to win the series, and he hits it, but not far enough. One down.
So next to hit is Patrick Wisdom, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ooh, good hit. But, I mean, great athleticism on the part of Damian Shelley to make the play and get the throw at first. 2 down. Well, I will say this, though. Frank Schwindel is just not pulling his weight. So unless he can get, like the old, you know, there was this clip by,
Clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
on NFL Films where Vince Lombardi said to one player that was underperforming, "Hey, listen, Leroy, you're not going to get your job back unless we get a better performance." Well, unfortunately, he still has yet to get a hit, although that was his best attempt to get one. But at the end of 6, it is 1-0 San Francisco.
Adbert Alzolay is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
All right, so up next is Buster Posey.
High in the air down the right field line.
So now we have Adbert Alzolay taking over for Najee. Well, now it's going to be up to him to hold the fort, and so far he's off to a good start after 5 pitches, getting a strikeout.
We see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but
And while it is true that a team is only as good as their starting pitching, you could also make the argument that they are just as good as their relief pitching.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. And that misses for ball 4.
And ball 4 for Yastrzemski. Of course, he, as mentioned before, he is the, I forget if it's the grandson. I want to say it's the grandson of
Steven Duggar. He's hitless
of Carl Yastrzemski, of course, a Boston legend, a Boston Red Sox legend, rather.
1 pitch. And that catches the high outside corner. 1 and 2 now.
So in the bullpen we have Jason Adam and Rex Brothers. That is his name, not the Rex Brothers, but Rex Brothers.
Still 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
And got him looking, Duggar.
There for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Another strikeout for what was it? What was his name again? Alzolay, that's it. Well, let's see how Damian Shelley does against Alzolay.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive.
And he hits it down the line, but they get the out at second to get the final out.
They're on top 1-0. John Brebbia will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 59, John.
So we have John Brebbia, who has pitched. So far, he's pitched a 1/3 of an inning,
The last half of the inning,
and
bring up the outfielder, Ian
has only had 1 appearance. So we'll see how he does against Ian Happ. And Happ has not been able to get any hits off whatsoever. So we'll see if Brebbia is up to the task, or,
struck him out.
well, I guess that answers my question.
His 3rd punch
A strikeout. 1 down.
The strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan. That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Anyway, nice hit down the line, but hit right to first base, and they get the out at first. 2 down.
Number 62. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is.
So we have Camilo Doval and Jake McGee in the bullpen.
Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 3-1.
Oh, good hit. Whoa, what a catch. Oh, I almost thought for a moment it was going to drop. But that was a great catch by Yemskremski.
Back with more of game 1 after this message and a word.
Yemskremski, excuse me. But I mean, that's about as, you know, I mean, of course his father wasn't the most athletic outfielder, but he was very dependable. But that was just a great catch there by Yemskremski. I mean, that was just a great play.
Got him.
Oh, wow. For a moment I didn't think he was going to strike or swing at that, but he did. Another strikeout for Anzale.
Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Jose Blanco. And
All right, so up next is Jose.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's...
And that's 2 straight walks for Jose. I mean, this is insane.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
In now, number 37.
Yeah, he's not Skywalker, he's Base Walker.
Umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
So, I mean, first it was Webb, and now it's Anzale not agreeing with the calls of the umpire.
Runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Well, at least for the umpire, you know, and for his sake, at least he's calling it both ways. And oh, and what a throw out! So Jose was going for third, but unfortunately he got caught that time. Wow, that's a huge out to get. That takes out the lead runner. Oh man. So instead of having like runners at first and second, you just have 1 runner, but with 2 outs this time.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt.
I imagine Anzale has got to be happy with the performance of the outfield and at third base to get Jose. And that's a huge out to get, if anything.
Runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. On the ground to third.
And grounded to third, and they'll get the out at first, and that's going to end it.
1 left for San Francisco, but they lead it 1-0. Camilo Doval is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75.
So now we have Duval, or Doval, excuse me.
Number 17.
Well, let's see how Mr. P can do against him. So far, he's 1 for 2. And for Najee, there isn't much he can do except just hope that, you know, his team can come through.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Oh, good hit! And this could be, I believe it is!
This game is
The Cubs are back in it, thanks to who else? Mr. P.
And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Mr. Announcer. Yeah, it is tied up now. Of course, Clinton not too happy about it. And Najee, of course, is ecstatic because he was on the hook to get a loss, but now he'll, at the very least, be on the hook to get a no decision, which is just as good as a win. Or a push, if you will. If we're going based on records. Ooh, good hit there by Horner, but hooked foul.
You're on the mound right here. You got to trust your catcher and execute. You know he's coming up to the plate.
The 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away.
Well, if you're San Francisco, you can ill afford to give up another run, because then that's going to put you in peril for the top of the ninth. Well, one down.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos.
And Chirinos swings. It's 1-2.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Ryan.
Swing and a miss.
Too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
High in the air out to center field.
And Spike Ryan gave it a ride, but not far enough, and the play made by Clinton.
One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the ninth from Wrigley. All even now at 1-1.
Well, thanks to Mr. P, it is now tied 1-1 going into the 8th. Or 9th, I should say, sorry. Well, now it's Jason Adam coming in to keep it tied going into the bottom of the 9th. So for San Francisco, this is critical to get that lead going into the bottom of the 9th. Ooh, good hit. And that's going to be a single. Good start there by Bryant, who had up until then couldn't get a hit, but now just did.
Looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Hey, what's up, Sly Cooper?
At the plate, Buster Posey. Now about
but yeah, your buddy, your buddy Spike Ryan is in action. Jonathan Holder and Cody Hewler.
Go-ahead runs the board here at first with nobody out.
All right, Buster Posey 0 for 3, but does he stand a better chance against Jason Adam? Oh, good play! Wow, what a double play! What a play by Mr. P. I mean, if that doesn't tell you that Mr. P wants to win this game, I don't know what does. Look at that. What a play by Mr. P to go for the dive. I guess the only reason Schwindel's still in the lineup is because he can field more so than he can bat, but as long as you're doing something right.
At plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Steven Duggar would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The payoff pitch. Oh, and look at this.
Whoa! What a shot!
And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
That was a moonshot by who else? Mike Yastrzemski.
A solo shot here to
I mean, he pretty much reached down, much like his old man used to do back in the day when he was playing for the Red Sox. Well, now Yastrzemski comes up huge and gives the Giants the 1-0 or a 1-run lead, excuse me, but it's a 2-1 lead at this point.
Hey, with one swing of the bat,
And just like that, it just went quiet. You can probably hear a pin drop. I mean, the moment that I heard it go off the bat, it was not even a question that it went out, because it did.
Standing in now, Steven Duggar.
Swing and a miss, but that's huge for San Francisco, because now that puts them in position to win the game. But it's never over until it is. All right, well, they get the out at first. Okay, they do. So they got the out at first, but now the Giants have a 2-1 lead, and it's all because of this man.
Add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's
Mike
now
Yastrzemski.
2-1 San Francisco.
Of course, it's not over for the Cubs. So here's the situation.
Takes the ball now in inning number 9.
For the game to continue, the Cubs would need to score 1 run. Now, if the Cubs score 2 runs or more, the game is over and the Cubs will win. Anything less than that, if they don't get a run, the game is over also, and the Giants will win. Patrick Wisdom 0 for 3, looking to try to finish his story, but he does not. 1 down.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off his slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls miss, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1.
3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
And hit down the middle.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
And, well, will gladly take the single. 1 down and a man at first.
Leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ.
And Happ, ooh.
Down the left side. Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
All right, 3-2.
Bullet back up the middle.
And
Number 39.
Oh, good.
And there
That
are
was just a
too
great
many
read
gone
there
now.
by Clinton. And while Clinton doesn't have the speed that he once did in, when he was a younger lad, he knows how to read the ball.
Wilson Contreras.
So he more than makes up for it by knowing how to read the ball to be able to catch it, and he did. So 2 down, and it all comes down to Wilson Contreras.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth.
3-1.
And this ball
And he
in the
pops
air
it up.
to left field, and this should do it.
And it does do it.
The Giants
So the Giants take that critical 1-0 lead in a best-of-3. So both San Francisco and Cleveland each have a 1-0 lead in their respective series. So it's going to come down to if they can take advantage of the lead or if the other teams can come back, if anybody can come back.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look
So
at
we
our
didn't get a
final
run
score.
until the 6th inning, and then we got one in the 8th, and then one in the 9th.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. San Francisco jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Camilo Doval is the winning pitcher of record.
So congratulations to Clinton, as he and the San Francisco Giants are 1 win away from making the World Series. But yeah, like had things gone to plan last week, I'd have already gotten this game done. But because I had this game to finish, I was like, you know what, let's just get this out of the way and be done with it. But unfortunately, yeah, like there was a point where the bases were loaded, and had even 1 run or 2 runs got across the board there, we could be talking the Cubs winning this game, but unfortunately it just didn't happen. But you also have to give credit to the pitching staff, but you also have to give it to Mike Yastrzemski, because he's the guy that hit the home run.
For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
6 men left on base.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Incredible.
Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley
But
Field,
then for Clinton, like him going 3 for 4 was just one of the reasons why San Francisco was able to,
and remind you to please drive home safely.
make it. And then Jose made it on base 3 times, once on an error, and then twice got walked, which is insane. But things like that can happen. Well, it's going to be up to the Cubs to make whatever adjustments that they need to do, but they're going to have to do it on the road if they want to get back in this. And the same could be said for the Yankees in their series. All right. Well, that was a very good game, and I'm happy that we were able to get this done in a fraction of the time that it took last game. Like last game, it took, get this, 16 innings for those who weren't here. 16 innings. I'll show you. Yeah, if you look at the top of the screen, you'll see that it went to 16 innings before we finally got a winner. I mean, that's like a game and seven innings, just in one whole game. So I have to think that the bullpen for both those teams have got to be spent. So it's going to come down to which starter is going to dictate the pace and who will be out there longer than the other, because that might just be the determining factor in the next game when we get to it. But aside from that, though, that's going to do it for our show. Before I go, I'm going to give you guys a... let me give you guys... wait. let me make sure I have everything. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you guys someone to raid. So let me get that for you guys. If that is, if anyone is still up there. Okay, looks like one of them is. Fun times, yep, absolutely. Well, it looks like the only person that's still okay. Well, one person that's still streaming that I know of is MIDI. So let me give you guys MIDI the Imp. So I'll let you look at MIDI. But I'll give you the. Let me give you guys the. The link here. Okay, so there it is. Let me pin it. There we go. So we'll rate her there. But from all of us here, this is the Blue Toad, and I'll see you guys next time. And as for the next stream, I'm gonna try to aim for Thursday night. As I do have a vacation starting on Friday, so I might be able to do something then. But until that point, I'll see you over there. I'll see you then. But I'll also see you over at MIDI stream. Until then, peace out, everybody. Oh, and also have a good night there, Spike Ryan, and everybody else, including Clinton and others, and Najee, of course, and Sly.